Greetings one and all, this is Lloyd Brown and welcome social media family to my vlog. The second part of this wonderful, beautiful interview, reasoning, conversation, call it what you will, to the big man right here, literally the big man right here, Carlton Ogilvie, aka Bubblers. And we was just talking about, on the previous episode, his childhood, him growing up, and him listening to music, as we all did when we was young in the family home and what have you. And that magic moment when he went to John Kelly's school and his mother just literally just plonked the G note on a piano in the classroom, and that just awoken his senses and just guided him to where we know him to be today. But we're still gonna, you know, hark back to his teenage years. So you was talking about Mr. Gray and his knowledge of Burning Spear, which must have been like a culture shock for you.
Yeah, because you're not expecting a teacher to know have any knowledge. You know, that's your little thing. You're not expecting him to have any knowledge of a reggae background of any sort. So, you know, but he was quite knowledgeable. So he'd be teaching us the basic rudiments of chords.
Right.
Like this is G and this is B and this is D and that's a G major. You know, you move the middle note to a black note, that makes it a minor. And he goes, you can work out from there all the chords, the basic chords. And so I'd go home, I got my dad to buy me a keyboard, bless his soul.
What keyboard was it?
It was a El Caola. It was a cheap keyboard, like it was orange. The frame was orange and underneath was black, and then that little stand. And that's what my dad bought me that as my first keyboard.
Right.
And anybody I'm talking to will see this, they'll like, yeah, I remember that keyboard. It's El Caola, I remember it. And it had chord buttons on the side.
Okay.
Really one of those cheap, like a Bontempi.
Bontempi. I was just about to say, because my knowledge of keyboards kind of stemmed from Bontempi, you know what I mean?
It was kind of like a cheap Bontempi. But yeah, so my dad bought me that keyboard. So when I came home, I'd be practicing the chords on that. And from there, I tell you what, there's a band called, we used to have a little band at school, but we didn't play as yet at school. We had it was called, I'll tell you what, this, all right, have you heard of Storm?
It's my house, and I live here.
Right. The girl in that band was the bass player.
Okay.
The girl who was singing lead. Yeah. And we used to go to her house, or the family house, and rehearse there with her.
Okay.
So we had that little band. We didn't perform anywhere. We performed at the house. They had a couple of private parties, and we performed there.
So hold on. So let me get this straight. So Storm was the name of your band.
No.
So what's the name of your band?
This was before it was called Storm. It was just a bunch of youths just doing a little thing.
And then next on top of the post we got a bunch of youths, pop pickers.
Yeah, we were just trying a thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in that crew was me, Don Campbell, Dilly, and
Stingray's Dilly.
Yeah, Stingray's Dilly.
Okay.
Because this is what I'm getting to now. After we kind of split, the band split, because they were doing more lovers rock things, and we wanted to do more roots things. Right. So we started to do more roots tunes. So it was me, Dilly. Dilly was the drummer, by the way.
Wow.
He's from Stingray. He's the drummer, and yeah, Don Campbell and a bass guitarist called Kenneth McKenzie, which his brother is Bunny McKenzie and his sister's Candy McKenzie.
Their names are very familiar in the music.
That's their little brother. Their little brother was in our band.
Okay.
So we started to perform, and then we got invitation to perform in school.
Right. Okay.
And we're performing in assembly in front of the whole school. This little 4-piece band, Daniel sing about Africa. I'm thinking, when I think back to it, I go, we were really militant, you know. You're in school and you're singing about Africa. You've not even been there or anything, but you're singing about Africa. But I suppose it was the longing to go back there. I don't know, you know. So, but we were singing in front of the school, all the school assembly. I think we've done that a couple of times. So that's where we started to form a band. And we called ourselves Islect.
Islet.
Yeah, like the Islet of God or something like that.
Okay, Ilect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was, like I said, me, Dilly, Kenneth McKenzie and Don Campbell. at the time from school. And we was about 14, 15 at the time.
Wow.
There's a picture being put on Facebook with us at that age.
Okay.
At school. Like, if I find it, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
But that's what we were. That's at school time. So after that, like me and Donald was tight from them time. That we were tight from. I've known Don Campbell from infant school.
Sick.
He's my oldest friend. I've known him from about the age of 4.
Wow.
So that we became. Where I went to a different junior school, and we meet back up in John Kelly, which was secondary school.
Okay.
And we've been associated together ever since. So. Yeah, but and then when we left school now, I should say, can we go that far? So when we left school, he was, Donald at that time was living in Chalkhill, and in Chalkhill, there was the bass player from Misty and Roots used to live there.
Okay.
And his name was Sungi. So they used to be in, as I say, Misty and Roots. And so he'd be watching us as youths.
Okay.
And then they had a couple of the bands around that Stonebridge area, not Stonebridge, Chalkhill area. And then we'd go up in the flats and rehearse up in the flats. And there was a couple of the bands. We had a band called, I can't remember the name of our band it was now. And, there's me, Donald, and a drummer called Clive. And, who was playing bass? I think Kenneth Mackenzie's playing bass as well. But we were doing little shows, like little support shows, and we were supporting Misty and Roots.
And how? When was that?
That was about when I was about 17 or 18. That was about 1979, 1980.
Oh, okay.
About those time, yes.
Right.
So we were doing a lot of support shows with, because they had a thing called People Unite, an organisation called People Unite, Misty and Roots. So and they'd be doing a lot of shows up and down the country, and a lot of shows.
Because sorry to stick up in, but they were kind of like prevalent in the Rock Against Racism, Against Racism, and all those movements that was around at the time.
Yes.
When the punk movement and the reggae movement was like in synergy with one another.
Yes.
Yeah, so I remembered that. And I remember Misty and Roots directly being a focal point in that movement as well.
But amongst them time that we were amongst them, whenever we were headlining shows, we'd be the support band. They used to bring us a support band.
Okay.
To warm up the crowd, sort of thing.
Right.
So, and from there, we used to rehearse we found a place in Stonebridge, which said that, if you pay a local fee, you can go on this rehearse. So that time, that's it, we call ourselves Family Band.
Family Band,
right.
okay.
So that is me, Clive, Don Campbell and Kenneth. So we came down to Stonebridge and we started rehearsing. And then we're in the rehearsing. And Tony Phillips, which is my guitarist from Rough Cut Band, the first time I meet him, I've never met him before.
Right.
So we're down there rehearsing. He comes in, plugs in his guitar, and starts playing.
Renkanota Ada.
Just starts playing.
Antonio Phillips.
Yeah. So I'm saying,
what's all this about?
Yeah. He goes, boy, the man sound good, and we just do somebody that's jamming with the item. I go, yeah, it would be nice if you asked.
If you asked,
he goes, yeah, he started this jam. But he was so impressed.
Yeah.
With especially with me and Donald, he was so impressed.
Yeah.
So he goes, boy, in my medical session, he'd like to do. And that time, when you're doing sessions, they're like, they could be anywhere. Nobody had no studio at their yard.
Right.
You had to go to a studio.
Yeah.
And so he goes, I'm doing some recording, and I'd like to call you and Don to come down to the studio. So we went to Easy Street. I don't know if you heard of Easy Street.
Easy Street, based in Bethnal Green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eddie as a owner. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first time we going to Easy Street now, I recorded a tune called Fatty Boom.
Not the Carl Malcolm cover.
No. A totally different tune.
Okay.
Called Fatty Boom. So Tony wrote the tune.
Right.
So he was singing it actually. He was singing it. So it's like we we're there, but we're just background singers. We're not. Donald's not taking no lead or anything. So, but he is so impressed when he recorded it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I must say that we did another recording with Tony's brother, which is called Baldwin. His name's Baldwin.
Okay.
And the Bobby, they call him. And he had a band called Classic Black. And I was doing work with Classic Black. So they released 2 songs, one with Classic Black, and then we done, as Undivided Roots, we done one called Fatty Boom.
So Undivided Roots was more or less formed at that point in time, or was it close to the point?
It kind of melded into that, because Undivided Roots, unbeknown to a lot of people, originally is Creation Rebel.
See,
it's Tony Phillips and his other partners, which was Charlie Fox on drums, Liz Adus on bass, Magoo's on but they were Undivided Roots first.
Okay.
And then he was recording with them, but they used to do a lot of punk stuff on that. He goes, some avant-garde reggae kind of dub up things with Edge and Sherwood.
Yeah.
So he goes, yeah, but I just want a traditional reggae band. I just want a raw reggae band. I mean, like the way on the player. So we formed Undivided Roots, a new Undivided Roots, I should say.
Right.
And he sort of parked that one, the one with Creation Rebel to one side.
Yeah.
And so then this new Undivided Roots now, which is me, Don Campbell, and Tony. There's just 3 of us.
Just the 3 of you. Okay.
And then afterwards now, we was rehearsing down at Rough Cut, as you would. And then we said we didn't have a bass player. Tony was playing bass. And then Fish was playing with a band called, I can't remember their name now, but he was playing with a band with his brother. And he come down there.
Who's his brother?
His brother's, we call him Chips, but his name's not Chips. His name
Fish and Chips?
Yeah. I took the initiative because I used to do that. I was known for giving people names. So when we call him, I said, we're going to call you Chips, you know. So yeah, Fish and Chips. But God rest his soul, he's passed away now. But even so, yeah, that was the irony of it. Everybody's laughing, that sort of thing. But yeah, so he was with his brother and another band.
Right.
So Tony teasing me and said, boy, come and play a bass with me, man. We have some show, we want to come play a bass. And that's
Tony ain't got no track whatsoever, man. He ain't got no filter, man.
When you check it, he was just dragging people and training people away.
Yo, come here. Come here.
Yeah. And you go here. It's like, and he's quite ruthless about it. But anyway, we formed. So that's where Fish came in, and Don and myself and Tony. That was Undivided Roots.
So that was the nucleus of Undivided Roots.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, then later on, Dashi, which was
percussionist, yeah.
He come along, and that was the nucleus of it.
So
that's how Undivided Roots formed.
Okay.
But to let it be known, there was an Undivided Roots before, but it just sort of melded into this one.
Right.
So, and that was from about 1982, I think that formed together now.
So we're gonna stop at 1982 because the next episode we're gonna basically be talking about Undivided Roots and their foray into recording. And one of the hits that I know from Undivided Roots was Party Night, right?
Yeah.
Or Party Time? Was it Party Time?
Party Night.
Party Night, which yes, it still resonates here when I hear that tune. So we're going to go into the next episode real soon. But until we catch the eye of them the next time, people stay blessed.